everyone and welcome back to this new episode. And finally guys, after 1 month of break of only using paper trading and not real money from the account, I'm back to real money. I'm back to small sites, but as well I'm back with real emotions. That is very important, and as well I'm trying to apply the strategy I learned in the last month and a half. Especially 2 things I'm applying from now on, and you're gonna kill me if I don't apply them. If you see that I don't apply them, just insult me in the comments. I will accept it. One thing is risk management. So I'm not gonna trade any big sites. I'm gonna accept around $30 maximum loss per trade. And second thing is I'm gonna have a nice risk reward of 1 to 2 most of the time, trying to the best to reach this 1 to 2 risk reward. In this way, if I have 2 bad trades, I can still catch up with only 1 good trade. I don't have to have 80% rate of success. I can have only a 40% success to be green. An example of that is today, because I had 4 trades, 2 losers, 1 winner and 1 really little green, but I end up almost in break even. So I'm very happy with it. I could have done much more. I was not on the trading all day, so I lost the last 3-4 hours where there were very nice opportunities, very easy reading chart. Okay, it's easy to say after, but honestly it was not that complicated. It's okay, it could have been green, but the market is always there and it will be always there. Something as well, it's important for me, and is the reason why I'm so concentrated on this risk reward, risk management. Is I was speaking with Jose yesterday, very nice guy again, and we were speaking about the fact of risk management adding to losers, one of the worst things ever. And he was speaking as well how he was sometimes having as well the same emotion, but he was able to handle them, especially on the fact that one thing hit me it hit bad, but as well it hit on a good way, because Jose, a very nice guy, he helped me to understand that I cannot continue like that, destroying my rules, not respecting anything, because as he said, longer I go with trading and I don't see profits, more frustrated I will get. And it's totally true. It's been 1 year and 1 month and 2 months I'm not seeing any green, and as well there are trades that takes 3-4 years. But in my side, I need to really work on the fact that I need to get green and work on my rules. Doesn't matter it's gonna be green, that was a mistake. It doesn't matter it's gonna be green, but I have to work on my rules and respect them. So guys, this is the main juice for what is happening mentally on behind all of that. I'm back today on with real money. I'm back to this break-even of day, -$9, almost nothing. We accept that, and let's go for the 4 trades that I took, and I will explain them very quick. So guys, I trade mainly NQ. So let's start with the first trade I had in pre-market. I'm gonna show you on TradingView because I really like it for charts. I have the premium one. I have the 1 minute charts on the right and 5 minute charts on the left. Then which indicator we have? I really like. I have the 21 EMA and the 50. Then I have some volume here, and I have as well the cumulative delta volume. This indicator honestly has been a change for me in the last weeks. Because it is helping me to understand properly the difference between the sellers and the buyers in that moment. So I'm gonna go as well and explain to you and what traded today. So the idea as at the beginning of this, making higher low and a higher high here in this case, I was thinking that in the moment that we were gonna get here a break and retest of this first one here, that was the first entry, I thought, okay, it bounced, and I was like, I should have entered at the close of the first 5 minute candle. It did not happen. I waited for a bit of a pullback, and I managed to enter. Loss under the previous low, and a 2-1 risk reward. Unfortunately, it just did not work. It just slapped me back and I lost the first trade. Fine. And the second trade, again, I was stubborn, if you can say that, for again this level here. Again, in this side, I was thinking, okay, we bounced from this level and we as well breaking the trend line, because my idea at the beginning that this trend line was like this. I think in this case I really drew it bad, because I could have checked better the 1 minute chart and be like, okay, we're cutting it a bit of it at the corner here, but I thought it was still fine. So I thought, okay, we have as well a nice, we can zoom on it. We can have as well a nice 5 minute candle where let me move it. The buyers took control of the 5 minute candle, got back. I thought, okay, nice double bottom, break of the trend. I entered at the end of the first 5 minute candle, because I thought that was enough signals for my point. It went on my side, it broke the trend line. I thought it was a good trade. It came back to me and it stopped me. 2 trades lost. And it's okay. The fact is that I followed the plan, I followed my signals, I have followed my risk reward. I did not add to losers. I'm totally fine with it. Third trade of the day, we are still in pre-market. Yes, this is what happened. When I realized that the real trend line was not this one, it was this one. So we can see the 1 minute chart, it was a properly one. The first trade it could have been happening is that enter at the ends of these 5 minute candles, stop loss here and let it run. And unfortunately did not enter, so my idea was let it go, come back and retest the break of the trend. That's what I did. I waited for some signals on the 5 minutes that was telling me, okay, we are consolidating and we're going back higher. And my exact entry in the 1 minute chart was the break of this higher here. So we did 2 lows. So we have this resistance here, and I was like, okay, at the break of this resistance I'm gonna enter. So I entered right away there. What happened is that the risk reward, of course, in this trade was a 2-1 risk reward. Let me see, I'm a bit blind. It went right away in my direction, and unfortunately it started to consolidate too much. I decided to took one piece out, half of the trade, and let the other half see. And I moved as well my stop in break even. Unfortunately, the market was almost opening, so it was as well a factor. For that reason, I moved my stop in break even. It was gonna get too much volatile, and I didn't want to get chopped out on a losing trade. So I decided to move it in break even. It started to get very volatile, and I got stopped out. And luckily, I respect it, because anyway, in any scenario, I would have gotten stopped out. So the break even option was a good idea. So we have 2 losing trade and 1 little win, but very little one. So it was not really that big of a change. The winner trade of the day. So we have it here. The market was already open. So what happened? NQ was selling very, very hard. Okay, that's was selling very hard, and it was consolidating. So I was waiting for it, because as you can see here, it broke the low or the pre-market. It started to go to sell, but I don't like to enter when I don't see quite a bit of consolidation, just to be sure that my trade follows a good setups. So here it consolidated. So as you can see in the 1 minute chart, we have as well a consolidation on the 5 minute chart, and especially we can go to the cumulative delta, and here you can see that we had a big sell, and the buyers were stepping in, but they were not that strong. You know, we make a nice move of higher up with the trend, but the cumulative delta is not moving that much, and especially on the 5 minutes, you can see it on the left here, it's still very red candles here again. You know, here was a confirmation on the 5 minutes that in general, the general point of the sellers is that they were there. They were controlling again the NASDAQ. On the 1 minute, I had a confirmation, so I used the 21 EMA as a trend. possible break of the trend line, and I enter in the moment that I got the 1 minute red candle here. Stop loss was above the previous high, so I was accepting around $20 loss and $25 loss, and I did a 2-1 reward. I took one just here at the bottom of the resistance, of the support, just to be sure. I took one, and I took the other one here. It was like I took one at almost 90% of the the 2-1 risk reward, so I'm fine with it. This was my fourth trade and my last trade, bringing the account to -$9. So I'm very satisfied with it. The reason is I'm not very happy because I got home and I was checking this graph, and it was like NASDAQ went to support, it bounced, found resistance on the 550 MEA, and what I noticed in the 1 minute chart, we have a nice support here. It create a head and shoulder. Let's see if we have yeah, nice, we have the brush. It created a nice head and shoulder here, and at the break here it could have been a nice entry for the nice stop loss here and a nice 2-1 reward. Easy to say, but that was my idea. I sent it as well in the chat with the guys, and unfortunately I did not take it because I was leaving, and I didn't want to be in a trade, and I was honestly okay with my day. I could have done better, but it's okay. So guys, this was the resume of the day. 4 trades, 1.5 winners that brought me almost to break even. So I'm very happy with the risk reward. And my stop loss, I respect everything. I did not move them at all, and I'm very happy with it. Break even. Let's see for today. Let's see for tomorrow what is gonna give us. The market is crazy. We need to be careful about Russian news and everything. So for the rest, I'm very satisfied. And if you have some advices or some point how as well as say your story, guys, leave a comment, leave a like, and thank you very much for following. See you tomorrow for the next update. Thank you, guys.